Good morning, folks. It's the Colonel from the Colonels Chronicles. Guess where I'm at? I am in Rojas City. I'm at the Bread Basket beside the Veronica Hotel, or Hotel Veronica, however you say it. It's too early to check in. She said I can check in at 10:30, so I'll be going back to that. Checking in here. But I decide I'll come over here to waste some time and eat breakfast, and I'll go live for a little bit. I don't know how the reception is. I don't even know if anybody's here, but I'm up here in Rojas City for the expat get together at the Canadian Beaver, and hopefully there'll be a lot of people there. Hopefully there'll be several people I know. I know James and Karen are going there. It should be a good time for everybody. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
That's good.
You brought my coffee. Thank you. And he just brought me my coffee. And we'll drink it black today, like I used to drink in the old days. Hey, Henry Broussard. I'll tell you what, I'm doing pretty good. I made that ride from Iloilo all the way up here to Rojas City in 2 hours. 2 hours and about 5 minutes. I can't believe it. It usually takes longer than that. I had a couple close calls this morning, which were a little frightening. People pulled out in front of me, and when you're doing 80 kilometers per hour on that little motorbike, somebody pulls out in front of you. It's a scary proposition. And fortunately, the Lord looked out for me, and I didn't have any mishaps or didn't get killed. But at least no rain this time. There were some wet roads, so I got covered in kind of dirty water. But at least there were no rain, so I didn't get soaked. Last time, the lady at the hotel, she remembered me last time I pulled in here to this hotel. I looked like a drowned rat. I was all wet, and she remembered that. So, hey, Happa, good morning. Hey, Happa, just so you know. Hey, Norm, good morning. I'll get back to you in a minute, Happa. Let's see. I'm doing okay. And Brian, good morning, mate. Good morning, Brian. Norm, good morning, Norm. And Happa. Okay, I contacted my friend, Trent, there, and he said he saw your friend request, and he's going to accept it. And I told him what you said, and he can help you out. If not, I'll get the information for you from the gyms there in Iloilo. But talk to him. He's a good dude. And I told him you appear to be a good guy. And hopefully, I know you guys have that mutual friend. So hopefully you have a good conversation with him. He takes his training seriously, just like you do. Hey, Tom, good morning. Hey, Colonel from Tom Sievers. Appreciate you being here, guys. And there we go. Good morning, Colonel from Michael C. Yeah, Michael C. there in Tracy Martinez. Good morning, Michael. I'm here at the bread basket. Is it bread basket? Yeah. I've never eaten in here. I've gone by many times, walked in, but I never sat down and ate. I'm going to eat a breakfast here in a little bit. Where is the Beaver? Canadian Beaver is in Bye Bye Beach, which is right here at Rojas City, just outside of Rojas City. It's down there across from the San Antonio Resort. You can look up San Antonio Resort. The Canadian Beaver is right across from there, across the road. Brian, why not ride or drive there personally? That's okay, Brian. If you want to get here. However, you got to get here, man. You got to walk. You better start walking now. But if somebody gives you a ride, there's nothing wrong with that. Simon, CEO to Farmer Simon. Good morning, mates. Hey, my Colonel. Hey, Simon. Good to see you. I haven't seen you on my channel in a while, Simon, so I appreciate you being here. It's been a few days anyway. You're welcome, Happa. Happa says, thank you, Colonel. You're welcome. Derek, aloha. Good morning. Aloha. Back to you, Derek. What's the weather like there? Excuse me a second. You know what? I'm going to add a little water to see if cool so I don't burn my mouth on it. I asked for brewed coffee, but it looked like instant coffee to me. Yeah, I don't know. That tastes like that good old Army coffee I used to get back in the day. Where are you, Colonel? Sounds like a fancy place. Yeah, I'm probably going to get copyrighted because of this music, so I'll probably lose everything from this live stream unless I go back in later and just focus on the voice and drown the music out. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm in Rojas City, just to Took me 2 hours. Usually takes me 2.5 or whatever. But I got up here in record time. I couldn't believe it. It was just there wasn't that much traffic, and getting outside of Iloilo City was like there was no traffic. And when I left about 6:52. I got here at like 8:56 to the hotel here. That's like record time. And I'm not gonna lie. I was getting it. I wasn't. Yeah, I was going pretty fast. But I mean, normal speed for my little motorbike. Top speed normal for me is about 80 on it. But now no rain. The sun's out right now too. I mean, the roads were wet in some places where it had rain, but for me it was okay. Uh, I lost track of where I was at. Yeah, it's just the music happened. Michael C. Me and my fiance will be in Boracay Wednesday through Friday. Oh, Michael, that sounds fun, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, I know you will enjoy yourself. I gotta get over there. I haven't made the Boracay trip. I need to do it. You know, I've got all the beautiful beaches and everything that I could ever get when I lived in Thailand. So it's not a novelty for me, but I want to go just because everyone talks about how beautiful it is, and it's worth the trip. And it's not that far from where I live. I just need to split it up because on that little motorbike of mine, when I ride over 2 hours, my lower back and my backside starts to hurt, and I got to take a break. But today, I made this trip. I stopped for fuel one time because I was getting a little bit low. I can usually make this trip on one tank of fuel, and I probably could have made it. Sorry, I keep looking. I keep waiting in case they bring my food. And I don't want to talk too loud to disrupt the people in here. There's other people in this restaurant. But yeah, I'll give you guys a look at the restaurant. There we go. This is a little bread basket here in Rojas City beside the Hotel Veronica, which is across from Robinson's Mall and also across from the police station. Police station on one side, Robinson's across the highway or the roadway on the other side. Let's see where. Okay, I covered that. Now it's not raining. There. And no rain. This trip is amazing. Long walk from Australia. Well, Brian, that's why I said you got to start walking now, man. You got to start walking now. Long swim would be more accurate. No, I meant that as I am so used to a rules-based road system. The Philippines is scary. Yeah, I just was kind of, said a little thankful prayer on the way up that while I was driving is that, being in Thailand really prepared me for driving here in the Philippines. Because in Thailand, they just do whatever they want to do, only they drive a lot faster there. So you got to react even quicker in Thailand. And they don't care. But what over here in the Philippines is they care even less than not caring. So, I mean, it's almost like, if you had a mishap and they killed you on the highway, it would be like, I just clean up the mess and keep going. 'Cause that's what they do in Thailand. But they kind of the same way here. It's like, and I was scared. This one guy on a motorbike, I couldn't believe it. He pulled out right in front of me, and I was kidding. I was doing about 80. He pulled out right in front of me, and the truck behind him was pulling. I'm like, please don't let that truck follow him, because I would have hit the side of that truck. And the truck stopped and let me go. I thank you, Lord, for that, because that would have been bad. I don't think I could have got stopped in time. I might have been on swerve around behind the truck, but I don't know. They both, you know how they do it over in the Philippines. One pulls out, then 3 or 4 behind them pull out because they think, oh, okay, everybody's going to let us go. But Westerners, we don't drive like that. We're like, nah, man, you ain't going, it's my go. We're a little bit selfish. Over here, they're a lot more. They're selfish and unselfish at the same time, if that makes any sense. In other words, they're selfish in that they'll pull out in front of you, but then everybody else is unselfish because they'll just let them do it. And then they'll let 5 or 6 cars pull out, and they'll stop, come to a dead stop. Could be on a 4-lane highway. They'll come to a dead stop to let one person pull out in front of them. It just blows my mind. But they do it. How was Vikings? Well, Vikings was disappointing this time because the line to get the entree, the main meat, the steak, roast beef, whatever they had, It was so long that, and I stood in it for a few minutes, and I thought, I'm not doing this because it wasn't moving. And I just thought, this is crazy. I'm gonna spend my whole time in here standing in line to get a meat entree. So I just ate everything else that they had. I ate some of the Chinese food. I ate the pasta they had good pesto pasta, and they had like penne pasta and cheese, and I had this beef with green bean type thing in the Chinese food section. I didn't get any shrimp this time either. I was going to, but they were all over it, man. I was just like, holy smokes. And yeah, it was crowded, and that line, I tried to let the line go down, and then I got back in line. I thought, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get something decent, because the food's usually pretty good there. And no, that line didn't move, so I got out of the line, and then I was getting up to leave to go pay. Let me look. I looked over, nobody in line. You believe that? Nobody in line. And I just thought, that's the story of the life of the Colonel, man. Wait, you know, when I want something, right when I want it, wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. But then when I'm leaving on the way out, guess what? There ain't no wait now. Come on over here, sir. There's no wait. Well, I'm done eating now. I didn't complain. I just thought, man, I gotta stop coming in here because there's so much food there. And contrary to what Bella says, I don't eat like what he's portraying on his live stream, but it's okay. I can put it away sometimes, but not always. Not like I used to. I used to eat a lot. I can't eat as much as I used to. I get full too quickly. But that was Vikings. Just chilling there. Yeah, Michael C, man. Ain't nothing wrong with chilling out in Boracay or chilling out anywhere else. Trying to hide my getting quite the turkey neck here, man. I don't know what's going on. I guess that's called old age. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with chilling out in Boracay. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm hoping while I'm here I could like to have lunch today with Rock and Jazz from Rockalo channel. I don't know if I'll be able to make that happen. If not, maybe they'll come by the Beaver. But yeah, I told him I'd try to get together with him. But I know they usually sleep in. That's why I didn't want to bother them because I know they sleep in the morning. Thanks for all those thumbs up, folks. I really appreciate that. That helps out the channel. Let's see. Yeah, Magamore Top or Gamer Top. I don't know what your name is there. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm from Brazil. Do you like here? Well, I've never been to Brazil, but I'm sure if I went to Brazil, I would love it there. From everything I've heard, it's just beautiful people there, especially beautiful women, of course, and the weather's great. I knew some missionaries that were in Brazil, and they loved it there. Excuse me. So yeah, if I ever had the opportunity to go to Brazil, I think it would be awesome. Okay, Brian said, we will be in Boracay for a month, April to May. Brian, keep me posted, man, and I will try to get there to visit you or to meet you in person. I think that would be awesome. If you would like that. If you don't, that's fine too. It's all good. Not everybody likes me. It's all good. Michael C says, we won a free trip from the PRA, so we decided to go. Dude, that's awesome. Did you win that from their Yuletide party? I was supposed to go to the one in Cebu, and I bought my tickets for my flight. I reserved my hotel, paid for it, and then they canceled it and changed it to a month later. And I sent them a message and said, you know what? Y'all just cost me money because I couldn't get my flight reimbursed. I was able, the hotel was very gracious. They didn't have to, but they reimbursed me for the 3 days that I planned on being there. So I couldn't believe that. So I did save that money. But I was a little ticked off at PRA about that. Now I understand because of what happened with Cebu, but they kept going on and on like it was still on. Everything at the last second, like a week before, we're canceling, or it's a few days, we're canceling. And I'm like, well, gee, thanks. I went out and bought me a barong, which was way much more than I wanted to spend on a shirt that you can see through. But I wanted to look decent, and I don't have a suit anymore. I sold all my suits. I had 9 suits when I was working, and my last stop with the federal prison system. And I sold all of them at my yard sale before I left for Thailand for $5 a piece. This little Mexican guy that was built just like me, and because my suits they were tailor made, and because I wanted to make room for a radio and for a gun and things like that, where it didn't stick out so much. So, but he was a short and stocky like me, and man, he was in heaven. He couldn't believe it. He got these were Joseph A. Banks suits. I don't know if guys know about Joseph A. Banks, and what the suits there cost. But these were Joseph A. Banks. I had 9 of them, and I sold all of them except for one to him. And he walked away a very happy man. I don't know what he was going to use them all for, but he was happy. So good for him, and it helped me out. Norm says, "Don't jinx yourself in the rain." Dude, I'm already jinxed when it comes to the rain. I don't have to do it to myself, The last time I was up here, I was praying the whole way, "Please, Lord, don't let it rain. Lord, don't let it rain on me." And of course, I'm watching this heavy, dark rain cloud, like ahead of me. And right before I got up to, I was going to James and Karen's, I guess. Right before I got up to James, to hit their area, I think I just left Capiz. Downpour of rain, and I got soaked. And I said, well, maybe it was when I was coming to this hotel. But every time I come up here, I get wet. Just never on that trip, never failed. But it's all good. I expected it today too, and I was prepared for it. I had my wallet in a Ziploc bag and everything. Okay. Brownie, yeah, but God help you, your wallet, if you kill or injure someone else on the road. Yeah, I know. If we do it, we're up the creek without a paddle. But if they take you off the count, it's like, oh well, one less foreigner in a foreign country. But there's certain things that they're going to do. They're going to ship your body back to the country you came from and things like that. So it's not totally like that. But the immediate reaction is like that. Oh well, scrape them off the road, get them all out of the way so we can keep traffic going. That's the way it was in Thailand too. No joke. I mean, it was crazy. Are you meeting anyone else in Rojas today? Well, I hope to meet a lot of people because we're having the expat get together at the Canadian Beaver. So that should be all, or the majority expats and their spouses. And I know James and Karen are coming here. I don't think Gino is coming over, but I don't know. I haven't talked to him, so I don't know. And I missed his live stream. If he went live today, I missed it. And then there's going to be a lot of other people. I'm not sure if Rock and Jazz are going to be there. I really don't know. I don't know if they go to those kind of things. Some people do, some people don't. And, thanks. Oh, my breakfast is here, folks. That's fine, gentlemen. I'll show you what I'm eating here in a minute. You guys are going to laugh and when I said I don't eat as much as I used to. So this is a lot more than I expected. Thank you, sir. That's fine. I'm live streaming. Yeah, I'm live streaming. But I want to show everybody free advertisement for the bread basket. So check this out, folks. Look at this food. I went all out this morning. Look at that. You want to wave? Okay, that's the kind gentleman that brought me my food. And, yeah, big breakfast today because I'm not going to eat until later tonight. So I got a ham and cheese omelet there. I don't know if I'm going to eat all that toast, but got some bacon. Hopefully it's smoked bacon. Got some jelly there. And I got me a couple pancakes. They surely don't look like enough syrup, not for the Colonel. Got my coffee and I got my water. So that's what we're chowing down on for breakfast. And people are going to yell at me because I'm going to be live streaming and eating food, but you're going to have to excuse me. That's just the way it goes. And I'll try to get to these comments here. So yeah, I hope to be meeting quite a few people. Hey, Tom, good morning. Tom Moska's in the house. Tom with the rice mill. I need to go to the house this morning. We'll buy you a cup of coffee at Robinson's or Veronica Hotel. Well, Tom, are we on Messenger? I can't remember. I've added so many people lately, I don't remember, but that's fine, man. I mean, if If you're here within the next 30 minutes, I'll be sitting here in the bread basket. You come on in and have a seat. And shoot, I'll buy you a cup of coffee, you know, or vice versa, whatever. Because I'm already got a cup of coffee, but I'm more than happy to meet people. That doesn't bother me one bit. I enjoy that. Actually, that would be great. I mean, that'd be really cool. Lowell is in the house from Oregon. Lowell, God bless. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to eat. You know what? Let me do the toast. Bacon. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm falling apart here.
That's why you don't know where you're going to be at.
If I end up with everything in my lap on that one. Butter's fighting with
Yeah, with the money.
Where are we at? Michael C. Yes, the party. I missed that, Michael. But yeah, I know when you go to Boracay, man, I'd love to come on. That would be cool too. But oh wait, that's Brian. That's going to be in Boracay for a long time. You're just going to be there for a few days. Brian says, where are you staying, Michael? Oh, Gino's in the house. Good morning, Gino. Gino, are you coming over to the Beaver? I suspected that you weren't, and I missed your live because I was driving. I did it in record time, Gino. I made it to Rojas City in 2 hours, just over 2 hours. It's amazing. I hope you're doing well. Hope little Kyle's doing well, and Dazzle and Mom are doing well, and Leanna. Love your family, man. I think, yeah, I'm a little envious of that, but good for you. I think it's beautiful. Life's about choices. Some that we make are better than others. Hey, Mr. from Brian. Good morning from Mr. Paradise. Okay. Mr. Paradise is in the house. Hello, Brian from Gino. How are you, Gino from Brian? Norm says you'll have your multi-cab soon, so no worries about the rain. Just get a dash cam as well. I tell you what, Norm, I was thinking about that as I was riding too, because I saw a couple multi-cabs similar to what I'm getting, and I thought, yeah, my next trip I might be doing it in the multi-cab. The downside to it is that I know it's going to take me a lot longer to drive up there or anywhere in the multi-cab because I'm going to be stuck in traffic and I got to drive slower. I don't want to take that multi-cab very fast. I don't want to flip that thing over, get stupid with it or anything. You know, because it's a short wheelbase vehicle and mine's going to have a higher center of gravity because I put a 2-inch lift kit on it, or I told them to. We'll see what I get. And I'm buttering my toast here. Excuse me for this, folks. It's kind of rude to eat and talk at the same time, but you know what? My mama ain't here. She can't yell at me. She can't grab me by the ear. She can't smack the table, and to get my attention. So you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm doing. I'm going to talk to you guys while I'm doing it, and forgive me if it offends you. I'm somewhat sort of sorry that it offends you. I wish it didn't, because you know what? If we're friends and I'm watching your live stream and you're eating, I don't care. Go ahead and do your thing. But yeah, and as far as the dash cam and stuff, yeah, you'll see, Norm. I'm going to chronicle everything I do to that little vehicle. I've already got plans for that. And I've got plans. I've already been to the shop and know what I want to do there. See, Brian, enjoy my breakfast. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. I love that down under talk, man. They got different words for everything from what I say. I think it's cool. Oh, you know what? I didn't butter my pancakes. They're probably cold by now. Looks like cold pancakes. Let me see. See if the butter melts. Yeah. Okay, they're still a little bit warm. I did all right on that. I didn't wait too long. They look like some heavy pancakes, man. I might not even have to eat. I might have to eat tonight either. This is going on. I don't know why I ordered all this. I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of did this. I wanted a little bit. Let's see. Hold on. I'm good, Brian, from Gino. Staying home, rain in our area. Okay, Gino. People were asking me. I didn't think you were coming over here, and, but I'm gonna see you again soon. I hope. I tell you what, I gotta figure it out. But I want to go fishing again at Low Olaf's fish farm. Dazzle, she outfished me. I kind of feel some sort of way about that. Nah, it's great. I enjoyed watching them catch fish. Brian says, bye all. Okay, Brian, you take care, man. Look, James and Karen, they must be in Row House City already, too. Come on by the bread basket there, James. I'll buy you all breakfast. Come on by. Maybe we'll see Tom, too. I'm over at the Hotel Veronica, across from Robinson. Come on over. I'm sitting in the back corner here, live streaming, and I'll buy y'all something to eat. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. That's sticky. Sticky from the jelly or butter or something. Mr. Paradise says, that looks good. James and Karen says, see you later. Okay, well, James, you can come on over here, man. And for sure. I'll hook you guys up. So volleyball, yeah, I can say hi to Sophie, and I'll bite on that one time. Usually it's trolls that come in here and say stuff like that. So hey, Sula, haven't seen you on my channel in a while. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Colonel and all. What do they serve for breakfast there? I love a full Irish. I don't like a continental. There's very little, just a coffee and pastry. Yeah, it's just a full-on American-style breakfast here. What I'm eating right now, ham and cheese omelet. Excuse me while I put it in my mouth. Got me some bacon right there. That's going down the hatch. Got me some toast with butter and jam or jelly. Got a couple pancakes, but I haven't jumped into them yet. But I'm looking at them. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna have. I might have to buy it. They'll probably make me buy it. I won't serve, but I got to they're gonna make me buy it. I think they like their pesos. Let me take a bite of the pancakes and see how heavy these are. Because these they feel a little heavy. This ain't my pancake mix. Come on. Well, that's pretty good actually. And that syrup is got some kind of nut flavor to it. Not hazelnut. Almost pecan. Or pecan. Or pecan. Depending where you're from in America. What you said, pecans. I want me some pecan pie. When I lived in Texas, it was pecan. It just depends where you're from. Then like up north, I think in Northeast, maybe my mom's side, they cook pecan. Like, what the heck's a pecan? Are you pecan or something? Okay, so let me get hello, Colonel, and all. Yeah, okay, we did that already. I'm sorry, so people make eating videos. They stuff their faces with noodles and all sorts, so it's okay. Yeah, that's that mukbang, or whatever they call that. My one girlfriend here, her teenage daughter, just love watching. I'm like, how can you? And they got stuff running down. These girls are shoving this stuff, seafood one, and they got stuff running down their mouth, and they're just like, oh my God, how can you watch that stuff? But here I am, I'm doing the same thing. Ain't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Is that salted butter? Are you at a fancy hotel? I wouldn't call this a fancy hotel, but this is a nice hotel. And this is not the hotel dining room. This is a restaurant that sits beside the hotel. This is the bread basket. And if you come over to the Philippines, you'll see bread baskets all over the place. The Philippine people, they seem to like this restaurant. Excuse me. What do you prefer, river or sea fishing? Well, sea fishing is easier. By far. The fish will bite faster when you're sea fishing. But I get seasick now, so I fish from the shore. I do what we call surf fishing. And I love it. It's fun. But I got no problem river fishing either. And I fished for king salmon up in Alaska when I lived up there. I'm here to tell you, that's a blast right there. When you look at king salmon, you know you got something. It's king salmon, that's ain't no joke. It's almost like hooking a shark. Back, oh, his battery died. Nice hula from Brian. Derek says, I like biscuits. Oh, dude, I love me some biscuits and gravy now. And I've made that. I even made my own homemade biscuits. I could get some, and I could do it from scratch, but I like to get biscuits because it's so much easier. Yeah, I made some biscuits and gravy when I was in Thailand. Or maybe that was here. I don't know. Sula says, hi Brian, how are you doing? Look at that fellas, he's getting ready for his live stream. Nice, the new Anthony Bourdain. Thanks, fellas. You knucklehead. My buddy. Brian says, great, thanks, Sula. You? Salute, fellas, traveler. Barbara says, are you sick? I don't know. Maybe. I might be a little sick in the head. I'm a little twisted in the head. I get that. Hey, fellas, from Brian. Do you have pancakes Tuesday before Lent? Well, Sula, I'm not Catholic, so I don't get into the Lent thing. So I don't know how to answer that. I have pancakes whenever I feel like having pancakes. Excuse me. And if you all celebrate Lent, I didn't know that. JP says, I keep missing your live, Colonel. I just left SM Cherry, headed home. That's okay, JP, man. Are you coming over to Row House City today, JP? Or are you waiting? You doing something with your girl? She's still up in the mountain, right? Smash that like, hey, insert. Thank you, Bellas. Hey, Bellas, you want to take care of that person that's the comment before yours that I'm not reading because I'm not entertaining their nonsense? I think it's one of the trolls or haters coming over from James and Karen's channel. Sula, all good, Brian, but should be asleep. We'll try soon. Sula says, fellas, hello. Hey, Sula. Brian says, you find the bacon there the same that's in the U.S. This bacon is actually the same. right? But normally in Asian, no, it's not, but this is. I took care of that, fellas. Yeah, Madik Hazel said hello. Hello to you. Welcome to the channel. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Brian, okay, so I know the problem. Hey, fellas from Norm. Brian, bacon in Australia is thicker and is from a different cut, I believe. Well, you know, bacon should be from the belly, Brian. Usually bacon is pork belly. Bruce and Carol, hello, Bruce and Carol, hello, Colonel. I find, and Brian says, I find the bacon in the Philippines too thick and crispy. I think you meant thick there. Actually, this is pretty good. It's a little on the salty side for me, but it's pretty good. Oh, too thin and crispy. Okay, Brian, I said thick. You meant thin. My bad. Bruce says, enjoy your meal. Remember to breathe. That's messed up, man, but I know. It's all good. Sula says, ours is thick too, Brian. But there's American style. That's thin cuts. Hold on, I gotta time this dude out because he's just being just disrespectful. He thinks he's being funny, but he's being disrespectful. Let me figure it. Hold on, folks. Let me time him out for I'd like to time him out for like a year. Alright, let me catch up here. Where is your girlfriend? Are you talking to me, Sula? She's not here. She is on a different island than I. But I hope to visit her soon. We'll see. Valentine's Day is coming. She lives on the island of Baco. I said, okay, Sulu. As I said, I find the bacon in the Philippines a bit too thin and crispy. It's probably just because I'm used to ours. Yeah, Brian's way of usually with food, you know. It takes a little while to either adjust or accept some different things that we're used to having a certain way. It's a thing in Ireland. Pancakes the day before lunch starts. Probably the only day I ever eat them. LOL with lemon and sugar. That's stupid. I never tried that. Lemon and sugar on a pancake. That might be good, actually. I never thought of that. So it says it, Brian. I don't like it thin and too crispy. That's what she said. She doesn't like it thin and too crispy. That's what, it's all good. Everybody's different. Brian says, okay, I like pancakes with banana and ice cream. Will I eat it breakfast? Y'all are making me hungry and I'm eating breakfast. That's good. That sounds good too. Banana and ice cream. Wow. Brian says, yes, Sula. For some reason, it's unsatisfying when too thin. Yeah, I don't really care. But yeah, if it's too thin, yeah, I mean, you just have to eat more of it, or take two pieces and stack it together to make one. Sula says, we have so much in common, Brian. Uh-oh. Hey, I think y'all are married. I'm not matchmaking here now. Be careful on the Colonel's live stream. Love is happening, maybe. I'm just joking, folks. Brian's laughing at you, Sue. That's funny. Okay. Timed out for a year. That's funny. I'd have timed that dude out for a year because he was saying trying to be cutesy, but, making a little sexual, the P word and the sexual comment just to get attention. And I just, I just ain't got time for it. Hey, Colonel, are you going to meet Rock and Jazz today? That's my plan. But I need to message him. But I'm trying to be respectful because I got a feeling they're still asleep or whatever. Cause, they stay up later than the Colonel, and they sleep in later, excuse me. But, yeah, we talked about it before, getting together in the country, so I got some stickers for him from the Colonels Chronicles. Yeah, I hope to see them. I'm gonna message them here as soon as I'm done with this live stream and done eating. Trula says your shirt is nice. What kind of material is that? Is it cold this time of year out there? But so look, thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is a shirt from Perry Ellis. I got this down in Iloilo. And right now I'm kind of in a Perry Ellis phase. I like their shirts. Now I'm a big boy, so it's hard to find my size, but the 2X's seem to work for me. And this is kind of like a knit, but it's like a cotton, looser knit. And it's stretchy material. And but it's thin, so that even when it's hot, you can wear stuff like this. And if it's cotton and it's hot outside, you can wear this cotton breeze. And yeah, this is I like. Thank you for that. I try to. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy, but I haven't worn jeans in years, so I'm a shorts and t-shirt kind of guy. But when I go out in public and stuff, I like to wear collared shirts sometimes, and I like to look decent. I don't always look decent. Sometimes I go out, I'm trying to look poor, and I do that intentionally, because I'm not rich, but I do like to look decent. I like to have a nice shirt on. So thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate that. Somebody noticed. But it's not cold here, but it's been cooler because of the rain and the wind. And whenever typhoon comes through, it cools down quite a bit. So not cold, but it is cooler. And when riding up on the motorbike, yeah, it was a little chilly. I had a pullover jacket on the ride up. I don't know what the temperature is right now, Brian. I can't look. If I had another device, I could look, but I can't look right now. But it's actually nice. And the sun is out here now, peeking through the clouds, so it's actually warm. It's nice. It's 28 Celsius here with 63% humidity. Yeah, I'd like it to be a little bit warmer for me, Brian, but I like that 63% humidity. That's not bad. Yeah, 82 is getting, I start getting cold at around 81 Fahrenheit. 80 degrees, I start getting cold. Believe it or not, I do. Have you got any peanut shirts? You talking about the barong? The dress shirt? Is that what you're talking about? Because, the Filipino people, they wear about what everybody else wears around the world. 28 degrees Celsius, man. That's our summer. We love that. Kaya. They were talking about it last night on their live. Are you in Row House now too? Yes, I'm in Row House. Oh, did they talk about meeting me on their live stream? I missed it. We're gonna do that then. I just have to message him. Yes, I do like it. Shoot you. Thank you, Sue. I like this salt. Very salty material. Just in case I eat too much, because the buttons all the way down. So, because of my fat stomach, sometimes I pull it, so I put this black shirt on underneath it so that my stomach doesn't show through, if you know what I mean. But thank you. That's very sweet. Brian, Iloilo was world famous for piña in the 19th century. Brian, you're going to have to educate me. I have 2 brongs. I have 1. And I'm ashamed to say how much it cost me. But it cost me a lot. I was not happy about what I spent on it. And I haven't worn it yet because they canceled that party. Now it's beautiful. I got me a good looking blonde. I ain't gonna lie. But I overpaid for it. Many years old in the 90s. Yeah, that's rough. That sounds like latte. Yeah, that's human. Sula Brian says. Brian also says bronze can be silk. And I think, I don't even know, the piña? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I want to say, I don't know that mine is silk, so it must be that other material. I don't know, it's kind of stiff. It's not like silk that we get in Thailand. It's not Thai silk. So last summer we had 99% humidity. The water was rolling off from this outdoor sauna. Yeah. Hey folks, I just looked at the top and I got 23 thumbs up. That's outstanding. I appreciate that. And for the 6 of you that are still in here, I appreciate you sticking around and helping a brother out. Yeah, pronounced piña, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Brian. But I'm not an expert. Lowell says, I like shirts with 2 pockets. Why is that, Lowell? You know, are you one of those guys that wears a pocket protector and you got a calculator in there? Does anybody ever do that? Remember those days? I don't know, school, we used to make fun of the guys that had no pocket protection, ballpoint pens, and their little TI, whatever, TI 85, whatever, technician, calculator. And it's funny because I use ballpoint pens and I use calculators, but I never wore the little pocket protector. We used to make fun of it, and I don't know why we made fun of it. They didn't deserve that. Mike Levick, if you're watching this, brother, forgive me. And on behalf of Chip Duncan and my other friends, forgive us for the way we treated you, man. It was so unfair to you. That was so wrong the way we treated you, man. But at the time, it just seemed like the thing to do, but it was so wrong. We treated that boy so bad. Isn't it funny? As you get older, you look back and think about how you treated some people and how awful it was. And you'll never see them again in your whole life here on earth. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't go back and say sorry. You can't ask for forgiveness. You just got to live with what your behavior is like. Hopefully learn from it. Wow, 24 thumbs up now. That's nice. So I'm only seeing 23, but if I got 24, that's even better. Good morning from Colonel from Stone Cold. Stone Cold's in the house. How you doing, Stone Cold? Well, I'm about 2/3 way finished with my breakfast. When I'm done with this, we're going to end this live stream. Yeah, the sun is still out here in Rojas City. You can see the light coming through the window here behind me at this little restaurant. Sula says, come on, Sula, you saying I was immature back then? Immaturity, Colonel. Didn't know any better. If you knew then what you know now, hopefully it didn't leave. Yeah, leave a lasting effect. Okay, I got you, I understand. Yeah, that poor guy, I don't know, man. There's always those people in school that are kind of looked down upon and ridiculed, usually because of their appearance and the way they dress. He was that kind of guy. He had the greasy hair combed over on the side like we used to wear it back then. Of course, the quote-unquote cool kids who we thought were cool, they had the hair part in the middle and along the Brady Bunch hairstyle going on. So of course I wanted to copy that, but not old Mike Levick, man. He's kept his hair, it was long, parted on the side, all greasy. And He wore that army fatigue jacket, that same fatigue jacket every day. And he had the pocket protector and the whole look. And God bless him, he used to feel brutalizing. He used to make fun. It's wrong. I look at it, it was wrong what we did to him. But he probably works for NASA now. Well, he's probably retired by now. But he probably went on to be a very successful man in life. Mike LeVitt, if you're still alive, still out there, brother, forgive me and my ignorant friends. Now, I didn't do half the stuff that some of these other people did. There's I can tell you some disgusting things they did to that dude. Man, it's disgusting. But it's so wrong. If you're lagging on the light count, it is location or device. I'm good, Colonel. Just woke up. It's 1:26 p.m. here. You slept in late there, Stone Cold. But thanks for that info. Oh, hold on, man. Brian, I missed that, Brian. For your information, Australian bacon is traditionally cut from the loin and belly, middle bacon of the pig, resulting in a combination of a large, lean, round piece of meat, the loin attached to a smaller fatty. Yeah, see, Western style bacon is always the pork belly, American style. See, I know what you're talking about, the round. Yeah, I've seen that. Brian says, strip the belly. Okay. Sorry, Brian, I didn't finish it. Strip the belly. In contrast, American bacon is almost exclusively cut from the pork belly. Streaky bacon resulting in thin, long, but high fat to meat content. Exactly right, Brian. Exactly right. I didn't know that about Australian bacon, though. That's good info, man. I learn something new every day. That's cool. Sula either made a mistake or changed her mind. Brian says, so says Mrs. Goo. That's great, Brian. I love it. JP, hello, Colonel Lowell, Stone Cold, Sula, and Brian. JP's back. Let's see. I gotta switch plates here. Maybe eat this piece of tomato. Oh, how about a cucumber? Mm-hmm. Time to change plates. Pancake. If I meet Rock and Jazz, I don't think I'll be eating too much, but we're still gonna do something. So the boys here would hang another student out the floor of the bus while it was driving, and our roads are bad and potholes and bumps. Oh my goodness. It's so wrong and dangerous. Could have ended badly. You ain't lying about that. Sula says, hi JP, how are you doing out there? Steve from Sula. JP in Calibo says, Sula, I am great. I walked the city mall so I could go through the public market and finally found bean sprouts. May not be able to find them again, but it was an adventure. I tell you what, JP, if you go to the market, I haven't been to the market in Calibo, but if you walk around the public markets over here, sometimes you get lucky, you find bean sprouts in the market too, but you got to really look. So you guys heading out to see future farmers, or is it too wet? Now we're in Rojas City right now, Stone Cold, so we're not going that direction right now. Sounds great, JP. Sula. Could you grow them at home? You probably could, but I don't know. I think JP's in a condo, so probably do it. I don't know if he'd be wisest or the best thing to do. Tita Marie said hello. Tita Marie over there in Bangkok, Thailand. Filipina from Rojas City, right, Tina? Whoop, hold on a second. JP says, I would rather buy than grow. I'm too impatient. Well, ain't that the truth sometimes, JP? You know, when you're growing something, it's like they always say, what's that little thing? A wash pot never boils, which isn't true because it does eventually. But you know, it just seems like when you're watching something and you have expectations, it seems like it takes so long. Sula says, this man has me starving now with the pancakes, bacon, tomato, cucumber, and the toast. Hey, Sula, I ain't stopping you from coming over here. You know, come on over here and bring the family or whatever, and I'll treat you to breakfast. You know, I'll treat you to breakfast for everybody until my money runs out. That's all good. I ain't that selfish. Tita Marie, blessed Sunday, Colonel. So there's someone in the background sneezing. I didn't hear that, but I got my earbuds in here because I'm trying to talk softly so I don't disturb everybody. Normally when I'm on live stream, I'm talking really loud. Why? I don't know. Part of it because I'm party hearing probably. Anyway, so I keep hitting the send before I fully typed it properly. The phone is just too small. That happens to me usually when I'm on Bellis's or James and Karen. Or my mind's going faster than my fingers. And the way my phone is set up, yeah, I hit that send by accident. JP, but I did find cargo straps and cargo net for Blue Arrow. There you go, JP. Yeah, you'll find that very useful. You probably used them in the U.S. too, so you know all about it. JP is an experienced rider. He's not new to motorcycles or motorbikes. No, I think he's new to motorbikes, but not motorcycles. He might be, his motorbikes are a little smaller, usually. Peter Marine. Yes, Rojas City, not visiting there this year. Maybe next year. Luzon, Leyte, Boracay, Cebu during this visit. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Where are you going to be in Leyte? Maybe I might be over there. We can meet the family and all. Someone says, Marie, sounds nice. Boracay looks lovely. Is Boracay like Miami Beach, I wonder? No. Not from the pictures I've seen. I've been to Miami. Now, if you were on Naples, I would say yeah. Or Pensacola, I would say Boracay. From the pictures I've seen, it's probably more like that. I'm not impressed with the beaches in Florida on the Atlantic side. I lived in Florida, so I know what I'm talking about. The beaches on the Gulf side, the Gulf of America side, much better. Just my opinion. JP says, I want some mid-size ratchet straps for when I finally get on a road. JP, you won't need them, and they're not going to let you strap down your motorbike anyway. They're going to do it for you. They're going to do it using whatever they want to use. But you can try it. But I think you're going to find that if they even do strap them down, one, you got to have a place to strap them to, okay? And like the one over the Gimmer, there's nothing to strap to. They didn't strap anything down on that one. But maybe you'll see something different, and you can send me a PM, send me a message, let me know. Tekloben, Ormo, and bye-bye. Well, if you're in Tacloban the same time I am, or Ormoc the same time I am, send me a message somehow. And yeah, I'll stop by and say hello if I'm in the area. Why not? Nothing wrong with saying hi to somebody. Pensacola, where is that? Pensacola is in Florida. It's in the panhandle of Florida in the United States. It's, Florida is shaped like this, and then it comes up here with a little tail. It goes up like the panhandle. Yeah, Pensacola's up there. Beautiful area. The white sand. I mean, the sand is like almost like talcum powder. Very fine, very white. It's just when you swirl. Another tomato. And you know what? Another piece of cucumber. Pardon the crunch and both. Peter Marie says, hi, Sola. Yes, Boracay is beautiful. We go for the white, sandy beaches. JP says, I was really impressed with Clearwater Beach, Florida. Yeah. Clearwater area is very beautiful. The beaches are nice. I've actually gone fishing there. And that's also where the Philadelphia Phillies farm team, that's where their spring training is. Not their farm team. That's where they do spring training. You can go to Clearwater. You can catch the games sometimes during spring training. I did it. Had a good time. And I've also fished over that way in St. Pete. Good areas for fishing. Giant grouper. Never caught one. Always wanted to, but then what are you going to do with it, You just got to bring it up, cut the line, and let it go. Peter Marie says, we'll be in Leyte March 24th for 2 weeks. Wow. Well, I don't know what my plans are. That's too far ahead for me right now. That would be cool. That would be cool to meet somebody who comments on here, and then when you get to meet them in person, that's a privilege. As someone who's doing YouTube, somebody like me, I count that as a privilege to meet. If I get to meet each and every one of you, I think that would be great. Now, not the trolls, obviously, but the good people, which most people are that come and comment in here, I think that would be awesome. Sula says that the golf courses in Florida have nice white sand in their bunkers. Now, I can attest to that because I played golf in Florida. I'm not going to say I played well, but I played. Or I pretended like I was playing. JP said, Tita Marie, how do you travel so much? Probably by airplane, JP, because she's in Bangkok right now. I'm just being ignorant, JP. I know what you meant. I'm just being. Look, she put two. We fly. That's right. Boy, that's scary, Tina Marie. You think like I do. You got the same sense of humor I got. JP Colonel, don't you practically live in Leyte near Bellas? Well, JP, each time I've gone to Leyte, I've stayed at Bellas' house, but I won't be doing that anymore. And typically, I don't think I'll be doing that anymore. But yeah, my love interest right now lives right down the mountain from him. Josh Lee Wilson. Hi, Colonel. Hey, Josh. Welcome. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, folks, if you haven't. I think most of you have. But thanks for being here. And like I always like to say, thanks for spending some of your valuable time with me and listening to what I have to say or talking to me. I appreciate it. Shirley says, I said to James and Karen, someday we need to have a fan convention so we all can meet up. Oh my goodness. if all of James and Karen's fans met up, they would have to rent out a convention center to have everybody go meet them. That would be crazy. I'd be right up there with them if it was possible. I gotta talk to them about that. That would be something. I've heard of people doing that from YouTube, having get-togethers for their subscribers, but I haven't actually ever participated in that. Hold on a second. Sir? Hold on, folks. Can I get a little more syrup? Is that possible?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Sorry,
Sorry, I needed a little more syrup. Yeah, pancakes are kind of dry without it. Thank you. Salamat. Yeah, that would be interesting. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maria's a millionaire, I guess. That's funny, Sula. JP, Tita Marie, I'm not flying anymore until immigration makes me. There you go, JP. I told everybody, people find this hard to believe. I haven't been back to the U.S. in over 6 years. Do I have a family? Yeah, I have a family there, but I enjoy myself over here. And you know what? They all make more money than I do. They can come visit me, kids and all. They're all more than welcome. I just might get a kick out of my kids or their spouses judging me for not coming back to the U.S. And I'm like, hey, that ain't a cheap trip. And I'm on a fixed income. I'm retired on a fixed income. And you know what? You got 2 legs, and your wallet's thicker than mine. You can come over here and visit me. But they never do, so that kind of just tells me everything I need to know about that whole situation. It doesn't have anything to do with, missing me or anything, Hey, it goes both ways, it goes 2 ways when it comes to family. But I love it how they're like, oh, why don't you come visit? I'm like, well, why don't you come visit? Why don't you always, put the burden on me. All right. Sula says, we are not here for the chat. We're here to see what's for breakfast. Well, Sula, look at that. I'm almost done. I'm waiting for more syrup. As soon as it gets here, I'm going to finish that. There he is. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. There we go. More syrup. Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't usually, honestly, you guys are not going to believe it, but I don't usually eat breakfast. To tell you the truth. The only time I eat breakfast is when I'm traveling, like going somewhere. But normally, no, I don't eat breakfast. Because that stuff about breakfast is the most important meal of the day, that's hogwash. Intermittent fasting is where it's at if you want to be truly healthy. Nothing says you got to eat as soon as you wake up in the morning. No, that's a misnomer. Started in Western cultures, I think, because we just like to eat. All right, where are we at? Tita Marie. We are both retired. We have pensions, savings, and investments we live off of. Early retirement, I was in my 40s and hubby mid-50s. We are traveling, searching our future home in a different country. Hey, that's the way to do it. If you have the ability to do it, that's the way to do it. And, you've already been to Thailand, so you know what Thailand has to offer, okay? You're from the Philippines, so you know what the Philippines has to offer. There's other countries out there, too. Inexpensive living right now is Vietnam, from what I understand. But, you got to put up with the things of living in Vietnam, You can go to the U.S., but why, I don't know. I love my country, but it's not where I want to live right now. Excuse me. Might chew on that bacon. JP says it's a form of hunger torture. We all have a common interest in Western food. It's funny, JP. So I'm searching the house now for the donuts. I kept the kids early. So it was very good, Marie. Good for you, girl. Y'all are funny. Sula's laughing at JP. Keep him JP immigration. Are you stuck? No, he's not stuck. He just got here. JP says, Tina Marie, we're just teasing you. Maybe slightly jealous. Sula says, we were just joking, Colonel. Mm-hmm. JP, no. Got to leave in December? Yes, you did. And I love it. I don't want to leave except maybe for a smaller town. Now, the real truth there, what JP's not telling you, the reason he doesn't want to leave, nothing to do with that town. He's in love. He got himself a girlfriend from the mountain. So, when he says maybe to a smaller town, I think he's talking about moving up the mountain. Isn't that right, JP? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I could tease JP like everybody teases me about, because people know that I more than likely have a girlfriend now. More likely than not. And they like to tease me, so I can tease JP a little bit, because he's got himself a nice young lady. And when I say young, that means she's younger than he and I. Tina Marie's laughing. Tita, I'm researching Panama, South America. Also living in snow and great weather. Tina Marie, I have a friend of mine who's living in Panama right now. He worked with me in the prison. But his wife is from Panama, I believe. And yeah, they retired down there. They love it. He loves it. Now, I will say this, during COVID, I had a friend of mine who was living in Panama, and it was awful. He hated it. He left as soon as he could. They locked that country down tighter than a drum. No one was allowed to go outside. Men, they alternate. Men could go out one day, but no ladies could go out the next day. Ladies could go out, but no men. Figure that one out. But that was Panama. He said it was like they were all in prison over there. It was crazy. He said it was insane the way they acted over there during COVID. JP says, I ate at McDonald's after the only weekday I had after struggling to get money transferred. McDonald's was not the same. Probably a good thing. It's not the same, JP. Neither is Burger King. You know. Now, JP, if you ever want to travel with me to Thailand or whatever, let me know. We go to Thailand. I'll show you some good fast food. Now, yeah, like Burger King in Thailand. Well, everyone I ate, I don't know if it's changed now since I left, but man, they would put the Burger Kings in America to shame. I mean, it was, yeah, always hot French fries, fresh right out of, yeah. Now, you didn't get your stuff quick all the time, but what you got was top-notch fast food, and top-notch American fast food, better than American. So it says, I need to go, guys, but great to chat. Good night, 2:48, 9 a.m. Sula, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. And always, that's my Irish half-sister there. And that's always a good thing to have Sula stop by. Appreciate it. Calibo is close to Boracay. We are visiting family in Rojas. We'll be passing Calibo. Wow. Yeah, you're not going to be too far from Iloilo here. JP says she is right in the age range I was looking for, but was not sure I could find her. Oh, JP, I had no doubt, brother. I had no doubt. There's every age bracket is available here. I had no doubt you would find. No doubt at all. And I didn't even know what your age range was. So it doesn't matter. That's how confident. There's every age range is available. And if and when I ever introduce the girl that I'm interested in, and I'm not sure everything's going to work out. If it, hope it does, but may not. Um, yeah, y'all have something to talk about then. Because honestly, I wasn't looking for an age bracket. I'm just looking for the right person. I don't care what their age is. As long as they're legal, okay? JP, yes he was. I'm not even gonna read that, man. Come on now, man. Come on, man. Really, JP? Dude, I was about as straight as they come on the job. There ain't no corruption in my back pocket. Not pocket or anywhere else, dude, no. That was my reputation. I was a by the book type person. I wouldn't say I had any friends on the other side of the bars. I had some that were, as far as thugs go, they were straight up thugs. But as far as friends, negatory. Not putting myself in that position. Peter Marie, interesting. Panama sounds strict. During COVID, they were. My friend, this is a different friend from the other one with the wife. He hated it. JP says 40 to 45 years for me. She is 46. She don't look 46, JP. Just telling you. She don't look 46, man. That's the beauty of Filipina girls. And I say girls because any woman younger than me is a girl. So, and I'm not that old, but anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, they look younger. Most Filipino ladies look younger. And I used to say that in Thailand too. They look younger till they reach 50. Then when they turn 50, the Thailands, they just absolutely fall apart. I don't know what happens. There's something in their DNA that just, I don't know, man. They just deteriorate very quickly after 50. Now, obviously not all, but most. Keep getting sticky stuff. I think there's something sticky on the table over here. I probably spilled some syrup on the table. Excuse me, folks. So anyway, yep. So I'm at the bottom of the screen there, folks. I've been on here an hour and 17 minutes, hour and 18 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming in that did the thumbs up. I'm just about done eating. I know, JP, I'm not giving up the age of the woman that I'm interested in. Not yet. It won't matter. She's very camera shy, but if I could introduce her on a live stream, like on the camera, I won't have to tell anybody what her age is. But I'll just say this, she looks very, very pretty for her age. She's a very... No, you can't. She'll never admit it. She'll never admit it, but she's a very pretty girl. I guess I call all women girls that are younger than me. Thanks, Colonel, and everyone. Yeah, JP. Man, you don't need to thank us, man, but you're welcome. I mean, I'm going to put it to you this way, folks. JP found him a woman quick, man. He was joking about the pogey points of Blue Arrow of his little motor scooter, but he's got a Yamaha Aerox, and they're sharp looking bikes, but they just don't fit. The ergonomics don't fit me. But he loves it, and that's the bike he chose. There's nothing wrong with that, and I'm happy for you, JP. I really am. So who's lurking in the shadows but hasn't made a comment? Raise your hand. I haven't made a comment. Oh, wait, I can't make comments on my own live stream. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink of water. And that's a wrap. It took me that long to talk and eat. You know? But I tell you what, I'm full. And I'd like to stay on here for 2 hours, but I can't because I gotta get off here. I got a message. Rock and Jazz from the Rockalo channel. And, oh, now here we go. We might have to stay on here longer. Niels just showed up. Niels is in the house. Niels Christensen. Good morning, sir. Oh, JP, I didn't see that. She didn't even see Blue Arrow in person until after we met. Blue Arrow's Pogie Points even works with pictures. It's so strong. You crack me up, JP. That's funny, man. You crack me up. Tita Marie. Hi, Tita Marie. Have a great day. Hey, I don't know if it'll happen or if it's possible, but I'd love to meet I assume you and your husband, I'm assuming. And yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but if it can happen, we can make it happen. I would love to meet the people that are come on here and talk to me. I think it's just pretty cool. That's what life's all about. Is, meeting different people, associating with different people. Like I'm definitely not a party person. I'm an introvert. You probably wouldn't think so, but I really am. And I've always been on the shy side, which a lot of people find it hard to believe because I've stood in front of hundreds of people and spoken. I've done public speaking because I had, some of it because I had to, some of it not because I had to, and it's not bad. Once you get over that initial thing and you realize that it's nothing but a thing, it's just like you're talking to somebody sitting across from you at a table. It's not that difficult. Papa says, sorry, Colonel, plugging away at this assignment. Man, Phil, you do what you got to do, man. Well, didn't mean to put your real name out there, but Papa, you do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. Neil says, it's my son Jared's 7th birthday today. Jane is getting him ready right now. And the food's ready. They're going to the resort with all the family. Niels, are you going to ask me for a gift? It would not be the Philippines way if you didn't send me a message and ask me if I'm giving you a gift for the birthday. Tell me I'm lying. I love it. If somebody I meet or whatever, if it's a young lady, she starts talking to me right away. It's, hey, it's my birthday next week. What kind of gift are you going to give me? And I'm like, first of all, show me your ID because I know it ain't your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's all, hey, it's my birthday today. Really? Yeah. Are you going to greet me? Which means you're going to give me a gift? Say happy birthday, give me a gift. I just shake my head anymore, folks. It cracks me up. It's my birthday. I'm going to start doing that with people when they mess with me and go, hey, it's my birthday. But that's great, man. 7 years old. And he's a youngster. That's awesome, Niels. I know you guys are going to have fun. I wasn't trying to be offensive, man. I was just making a joke. But, yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I couldn't even tell you the birthday. Well, no, I'd have to look on my calendar. I could figure out the birthdays of my grandkids. And my last 2 grandsons, I don't know, because I didn't even know when they were born. Nobody told me. I saw them in a picture. And I'm like, I can't say happy birthday to people that I don't know when their birthday is, So happy birthday. Having said that, happy birthday to Jared. Everybody say happy birthday in the chat to Jared. For Niels, if you're still in there, you're still commenting, or you feel like it, put a happy birthday in there for Niels' son, Jared. I think that would be really cool. Or a thumbs up or something. So Niels, your son doesn't know me and he doesn't care, but just tell him from the Colonel. The Colonel says happy birthday. I think that's great. I'm gonna miss it except for video chat. Well, that's a bummer, Niels. I was thinking you guys were together. My bad. Don't mean to rub that in. I forgot you're home. That's right. Well, at least you'll have video chat, man. You could, he'll still see you, and you can say happy birthday to him. Look at that. Happy says happy birthday, Big Jared. Yeah, but happy ain't nobody as big as you, dude, man. You're a big boy. Oh, no, I will say, man, I was driving up here today. That reminded me. I was driving up here today, and I was going through this little town. I saw the biggest Filipino dude I've seen since I've been here. This dude was huge. He had to be 6'8". I mean, maybe he wasn't, but he sure looked like, and I'm not talking like a string bean. This dude was built. I mean, I was like, holy, he could have been playing professional U.S. football. That was a big boy. He's at a motorbike shop or something. He's just standing there. I was like, man, that's a big dude right there. Yep. So there are some big people over here in the Philippines, and ain't just all like everybody thinks they're all little people. Nah, man, they ain't all little. There's so many Filipinos that are taller than me. It's not even funny. And Neil says, no, I'm not going to be there until next month on the 6th. Yeah, one more month to go. It's the 8th, so you don't have that much long, and there's only 28 days this month, so it's less than a month, less than 30 days now. Thank you, Happy. Yeah, thanks, Apple, for that. It was kind of you, man. Yeah. Happy cracked me up, dude. I ain't tangling with you, man. I know you got skills. I got some skills too, but I'm not on the level that you're at, man. Nope. Now, if I had something mechanical in my hands, then I might tangle with you. But other than that, nah, man, we ain't going at it. Not one-on-one, not hand-to-hand. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, Neil's a big boy too. I'm 6'4", 6'4.5" tall, and it's funny because Jane is 4'10", a quarter inches. Yeah, you just don't know. And your kid, you could have one kid who's, well over 6 foot, maybe 6'8", and you might have another kid who's only 5 foot. Neil, it's happened, man. That's funny. That Jen, she lurks in my live stream sometimes. It's funny. She's got 3 boys, all right, and her oldest son, he's like typical Filipina height. He's not real tall because she's really short, but then her next 2 sons are so tall and like string beans, and so her younger sons are taller than her oldest son. It's the funniest thing to see, because you're like, what in the world? What happened to him? He got the short end of the stick. But yeah, Appa says, whoa, 4'10". And Appa says, how tall is your girlfriend, Colonel? Well, Happa, she's not as tall as I am, but she's taller than 4'10". And as they say, when what's height when you're horizontal? But no, she's over 5 foot. I'm barely over 5 foot myself. I'm only 5'7". That's on a good day. But she's not as tall as me. One of my very first girlfriends back in the day, when I was in college, she was taller than me. That's funny. We're still friends after all these years. She's in the Dallas, Texas area. And matter of fact, Happa. And thank you for that video, by the way, Happa. That was great, man. I loved that. He sent me a little video. And as a matter of fact, I went to visit her one time on one of my trips back to the U.S. So I was living in Thailand, and I stopped in the Dallas area. And she entertained me there for a couple of days, and my health was really bad during that little phase. I was having trouble and with some things, but anyway, and I helped her with her car and stuff like that. But we went to AT&T Stadium. We went to see where the Dallas Cowboys play, and that cotton picker Jerry Jones, man, he charges $65 for a tour. Isn't that crazy? So the season isn't even going on, but if you want to go in there and see where the Dallas Cowboys play, and of course I paid a little more to got to go into the locker room, got to go into the cheerleaders' locker room, stuff like that. So I pay a little bit more for that. Go into where the offices are and where they have their meetings. We even walked by the weight room, and there was a couple players in there lifting weights, and I believe it was Tank Lawrence. He walked by because you're not allowed to talk to any of the players or anything like that. Thank you. And they won't talk to you. You're not allowed to talk to them. But I'm fine. Thanks. I'm ready to go. So anyway, but yeah, we got to see a couple players. But man, it's expensive to go in there. So, I mean, that dude, he's making money hand over fist already, and he don't miss a beat as far as making money. It's crazy. And of course, the tour ends in their pro shop, which is their, where all their jerseys and all their little, what do you call it, stuff, I don't know, sports memorabilia or whatever, and which is all outrageous, totally outrageous, the price. But it is what it is, and you know that before you go in there. I love my teeny tiny wife. Well, Niels, that's good, man. You're supposed to love your wife, right? Yeah, but $65, dude. You know what? It's probably more than that now. That's what it was back several years ago. Who knows what it is now? That Joker, man. And I tell you what, for all the money he's making, you'd think that they would put out some better teams than what we put out, And it kills me. They seem to get good players, but they don't seem to have good teams. So to me, that's got to be coaching, a lot of it. Or you're just talking about people that are making hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, and they don't care. That's the thing. The pro football, back in the day when they didn't get paid a lot of money, they played a lot harder, I think, than they play now. Now it's all about, I don't want to get injured. And I understand that, trust me. One injury and your career can be over in the NFL. But it just seems that there's a lot of, like, come on, man. You're getting paid all this money, and it's the entertainment of the fans, plus your love of the game. You ought to be giving 100% all the time. But I know there are players, they've admitted, they played because they were concerned about, they didn't want to get hurt. They didn't want to tackle somebody or whatever because they didn't want to get hurt and be out for the whole season. So, it's just the way it is. I'll tell you what, folks, it's cheerleading is a real sport. Half of my ex-wife was a cheerleader in high school, and it was pretty. I mean, there's a lot of gymnastics and stuff involved, but I hear you, man. I hear you. But some people might say, is jiu-jitsu a real sport? See what I'm saying? I think to you it's more than a sport. I think for you it's a way of life. And my friend that I hooked you up with, for him it's a way of life too. But listen, on that note, I'm going to get off here. It hasn't been 2 hours, but we're down to just 3 people watching, and I don't want to take up any more anybody's valuable time. But if you don't mind, watch some of my old videos. You can turn the volume down and just play them. Do like Kappa's been doing for me, helping me out. And my friend Trent, he said he's going to help me out. But I just want to get over that hump with the watch hours. I sound like Bellis now, whining about watching. You see what he's done to me? He's got me whining about watch hours. And more than likely, let me see what time it is. Yeah, more than likely he's live right now too, and everybody's probably hopping over to his live stream. And that's okay, that's my brother. Yeah, see? Yeah, catch you later, Bellis is on now too. Well, go over there and everybody tell Bellis I said, hey, and it's all good. And he is so close to getting monetized. It's not even funny. Go over there to his live stream, hook a brother up. It'll be good. Niels, you're awesome, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I'm hoping when it updates today, when I see the update that there's a big jump in the hours because it's been slagging off a little bit lately. It went up for a couple of days. I was up to like 60 hours, which was really cool. Now, I ain't like Bella, man. Bella's is like in the hundreds. It's crazy. I don't know how he's doing. But anyway, he's got some. James and Karen did a video for him that really it went off the charts. Got like 1.7 thousand hours off that one video. So I think that's really cool. That's very good. All right, y'all take care. Live from the bread basket in Rojas City beside Hotel Veronica or Veronica Hotel here in, I almost said Ilo City, isn't that funny? I'm here in Rojas City. For now, y'all take care. God bless. And the Colonel is out.